Hi people, how are you today? We're going to be talking about Endsinger by Jay Kristoff. This is the third book in the Lotus War series. This is a trilogy, 3 big books, so to speak. And then I think that we have like 2, 3, I'm not sure now, short stories. I have to say that I have all Jay Kristoff books. I don't know if they can be seen in the video, but I have a very special love for this trilogy, because for me it's amazing how he manages to combine so many different things and to create this magnificent world. We have like this ancient Japan with samurais and the all structures of honor and daimyos and all of that, different clans and different things. And then we have this dash of a steampunk with the guild members and the Inquisition, and obviously the Inquisition, as you can think, was like the Inquisition that we know. And also we have this mythical kind of fairy tale thing where we have people who have something called the kinning that they can use to communicate and bond with animals, but we are talking about like chimeras. I don't know if that's pronounced like that, like these big winged lions, and they create something called Stormdancers that are creatures from legend that did save the world back when, and no one expected to see another bonded pair of human and beast until we began this trilogy, and we have our main character who somehow manages to clone herself to one of them, and the story goes. I'm not going to be saying much about what happens in this book because I was completely blown away, because I was expecting the final battle to be between certain different, people and different things that we have been hinted in the previous books. And it is, we're going to find that. We're going to have the Kagé, and we're going to find the daimyos and the samurais, and we're going to have the guild, and we're going to have Yukiko and her Stormdancers, and everything. We're going to see all of this clash together, but we are going to see much more. We are going to be learning more about the gauging. We are going to be learning about something that's very surprising, and I'm not going to say anything about it because that was a twist I wasn't expecting, and I think it all makes sense and it all ties together beautifully. And I have to say that I love this trilogy to bits, as I say, because it manages to make work different worlds in a way that only Jay Kristoff can make work. I mean, as I say, ancient feudal Japan with steampunk, with mythical beast, all thrown together, stir the pot, left to boil, and voila, you have this amazing trilogy. You're going to find lots of interesting things. As I say, these 3 pillars of the story, which are amazing per se. And also you have to love our main character Yukiko. I love her. I love that we have this strong female character. She is also vulnerable sometimes when she realizes that she's pregnant, and she wants to protect the people that she loves, even if it means making sacrifices and making choices. I love Buruu so much, and for me he's an amazing creature. It makes me think about the relationships that we have with dogs and animals that we love. This bond where you can love a human being, but you love this creature like in a unique way, and the bond that you have with this creature is amazing. And I do love that. I love that Jay Kristoff chose to have animals, mythical beasts in this case, but we also will be seeing dogs and things in the book. But I love that he explores this bonding between human and animal, and I love that. I also love the different feelings that we are going to be exploring in this book, about the range of emotions that people can feel, like love, betrayal, hope, love between brothers and sisters, the family that you find versus the family that you are born into, and how sometimes you see, I love how Yukiko thought about her father in the previous books and the conclusions that she gets to as she matures and she begins to realize that maybe there were things that she didn't understood back then that now she is finally seeing. And also I love how it makes you reflect the story, the books, the trilogy, about people in power telling the story how they see it. It's not like, history can be told from different facets, different, faces, and the story is usually told by the victors. It doesn't mean it's right. And I love how it makes you think about colonization, about eliminating those people who are different, who think different, who have different currencies, different skin color, different whatever the excuse the people in power find unsettling, and how sometimes history and the people in power have the voice to spread lies, and how easily we can believe that, how difficult it is to raise your voice and do the right thing or the just thing. Sometimes it's not the same thing, and how sometimes what you need is a spark, to raise a revolution. And there's a moment, a conversation in this book which I love, because there's two characters and one is telling the other, yeah, I know this is wrong, but maybe you are going to raise your voice and you're going to be killed for it. And the other character is, yeah, but maybe raise my voice and more voices will join. And if I'm right and I manage to make more voices join mine, and, we can rebel against the things that we don't like, it will be, everything will have a meaning. And if you say nothing is going to happen, if you raise your voice, no one is going to hear, okay, then I'm not losing anything. But I can gain so much if I can convince people to see the world in a new light. So, yeah, this book has lots of wisdom, I think, that makes you reflect. This book was written, I think it was 2013, and lots of concepts still resonate very solidly with us today about, about oppression, about injustice, about those who are different, and about how sometimes people in power want to, Inquisition. The Inquisition is going to have a paper very similar to the paper that it had in story. And yeah, I think it's amazing. If you love Jay Kristoff, I think this trilogy, I think it's his best work. Yeah, probably it's the trilogy that I love best of all of his, and he has very amazing books. So yeah, that's saying something. So thank you for watching. Bye.